Hello, beautiful and blessed ones. It is Marsha Gauntlet Kirby, and welcome back to the channel. Today is all about beauty. The next few items I'm going to show you are the tools, the products that I have been using in the month of February. Now, it's kind of light in February. I'm using the same things or similar things that I was using in January, because after my last beauty video, I'll link it somewhere or I'll put it in the description box below, it got colder. And then towards the end of last month, February, it got warmer. And now even today, it's a little, it's like gonna be high of 50 something degrees. Anywho, let's get into the products. All right, I only have one hair product because as you guys see, I have been in braids for the last few weeks. I have revisited my Nutrafol hair serum. I have talked about this many times on my channel. This is the smaller version, and now it works because I have braids in. So I just take a little bit, drop it on my scalp. I mainly concentrate on the top areas because I feel like that is, we're in our 40s, we're in perimenopause, about to go into menopause soon. And just as we age, our hair thins. And I feel like and I also have PCOS, which causes hair thinning as well. So I mainly concentrate on hair because I feel like that's where that's where the light areas are. The back, I feel like it's pretty thick and it grows like, it continues to flourish. The back, the hair is the struggle area. So I just take this and put it here and then of course on my edges. Let's get into the skincare. Skincare is very important to me. I started really investing in my skin, I want to say mid to late 30s up until now. Before it was just, water, some moisturizer, and what's that thing people use on the face to tone it? It's from the witch hazel, okay? We have upgraded. Anyway, for me, skincare is the base. That is what people see. We can buy all these, we can buy all this makeup, but if the skin underneath is not taken care of, it really doesn't make sense, and the makeup is not going to look as good as it should. So a couple of these products I did mention in my last video. I'm going to mention them again because they have been my ride or dies through February. This is the low pH Niacinamide Micellar cleansing water. I do not deep cleanse my face in the morning. I wash my face, do everything prep at night. In the morning when I get up, I just wipe. This is what I use to cleanse my face. Put it on a cotton pad. And especially if you have dry skin with this cold weather, micellar water, wipe it, and then I go in with my toner. I'm going to link my last video. I'll also link the product, but I'm going to link my last video because I think I went did I go more in depth about this? I usually rotate, depending on the season, rotate products out or in. This is a mainstay all seasons. I talked about this in my last video as well. This is the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. This just makes the skin look so beautiful, and it preps the skin for other products. And there is a slight glow. I found out about this. I was hearing about it, and then it really took off on TikTok. And I said, you know what, let me try it. Snail Mucin, I don't know, but let's try it. And I have been hooked ever since. Okay, this product is a ride or die product, something that would forever probably stay in my skincare arsenal. I had put it down just for a bit to test the cactus water that I mentioned in my last video. I think I bought that last year, but I've been using it up. So I put this one down for a while, but this is a forever, as of now, forever in my skincare regimen, unless I find something that will top it, which I don't foresee that. But this is the Niacinamide Brightening Toner by Good Molecules. There are a few products that I talk about that I say, if you want a new face, this one is not as much as, oh my gosh. I was about to say Dr. Bronner's. It's not Dr. Bronner's. The peels that I use, I'll put it up on the screen because now I can't even remember, but it's not as intense as that. But if you want a mild new face in the mornings, you use this. So I use this in the morning. I was using it wrong and I was going through bottles like crazy because I was using it twice a day, but it's once a day, okay? You could use it, once a day, every day. And this, it brightens the skin. Niacinamide, I mentioned in my last video, niacinamide helps lessen the texture on your skin. It also keeps pimples and breakouts at bay. My daughter is, She has started her cycle. She started her cycle last year, so we're going into puberty, okay? We're in puberty. And she has been breaking out a pimple here and there. And I have her using this, and you can see the difference. When I put it down, because I stopped buying it, I had stopped buying it because I was trying the other products, not even thinking about my poor child. And you could see the breakouts resurfacing more. This also helps for her. I noticed the pimples go away even quicker. So when the pimples appear and she starts using this, they go away quicker. She doesn't have to use all those, the kids with the pimple patches, all right? These are empties, all right? Okay, compilation of because I knew I was gonna do this type of video, compilation of the last, I think, 2 years, because I've gone through 2 bottles per year, but this stuff is, I'm telling you guys, this stuff is good. I'm going to go, I had to pick this back up. I had put this down also because, I don't know why I put this down. But anyway, I usually get the big bottle, but I never finished the big bottle in the winter, so I went with the smaller one, and now look at it. It was just, the winter has been brutal, and my skin, and I think I mentioned this no, I didn't mention this in the last video. My skin has just been it just is feeling dry and tight, and I've been pulling out the big guns, but I forgot to pull out the biggest gun of them all, and I've talked about this on my channel before. It's the Laneige Cream Skin. If you have dry skin, you need this, please. It says toner. I don't use it it's toner and moisturizer. I don't use it as a toner. Well, once in a while, but I think the most effective use for me is just pouring in my hand and patting it into the skin and then layering my moisturizer on top. But listen, I'm telling you, and then for the last month when I've been using this, we've been good, okay? And my skin, because it's been so dry, it has been getting more irritated. And this just, I think because of the lack of moisture. And I do need to drink more water. I noticed that in the wintertime, I don't drink as much water. So anyway, that helps with moisture from the inside out. But anyway, this right here, if you have dry skin or for the colder months. We've been still rocking and rolling with this. And you know what? I think I just spoke about the Laneige Cream Skin. So I have been using this more and more. But I think where I have went wrong is thinking that this, and it does add, because it has hyaluronic acid in it. But for some reason, I was thinking that it does add moisture, but not as much as this. This is more, it adds moisture, but this is more, it's great. It's the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. It adds that glow, but in terms of, and it does add moisture, but just not as much as this. So we had to put them together, okay? But if you want, this is me in this glass bottle. If you want that extra glow, that youthful look with a little bit of moisture, you wanna get this. I should have mentioned this in my in my January beauty favorites, because this is something that stays in my skincare arsenal, especially during the warmer months. I need to put it down during I use this during the colder months. I need to put it down during the warmer months because it is that moisturizing. This is the SkinFix Barrier Plus Triple Lipid-Peptide Cream. This will get your whole dry skin together, and it repairs the surface of the skin. Now, this is $54. This is pretty pricey, but it's that good. Now, I've already went through 1 full bottle. The good thing about this is that you don't have to repurchase a $54 container. You repurchase the refill, which is $40. You just kind of push this, you put it in, you push it down, and the product comes up through the top. This I reserve, even though it's been cold in the day, I reserve this for night when I'm sleeping and I want that deep penetration of moisture in my skin. In the day, I should have brought it down. In the day and night, I'm still using Aquaphor. That is bae, honey, okay? Aquaphor, but in the day, I'll use a less expensive moisturizer. I'll add the Aquaphor to that, and then I will rub it on my skin as a layer of protection when I'm facing these cold winds, cold weather. But dry skin, wintertime, as I mentioned this in my last video, I've been using this a lot because I'm testing it. I do like it. It said, this is the Good Molecules, one of my favorite brands. Good Molecules Lightweight Daily Moisturizer. And it's also a primer. So that's why I've been using it, because I have been applying, listen, I have been applying makeup not this month, we're in March, but I was applying more makeup in February. January, please, it was a bust. I wasn't doing anything, okay? But it has been very busy at work. We are recruiting for high-profile faculty positions, so I have been beating my face a lot, okay? So I've been using this as my moisturizer and a primer in the daytime, and I think I just mentioned that when it has been colder going into the office, I'll use just a little bit of this with Aquaphor, but right now this is fine by itself. It says lightweight, but I don't know. I don't know if I will be able to get away with this when it really starts to warm up. And I'm looking at it. It says shea butter and avocado seed oil, and I think that's what I'm feeling, because it feels thicker than it should be, but it's not thick to use in the deep depths, thick enough to use in the deep depths of winter. In the winter, I would use this and a heavier moisturizer. Like I said, use the Aquaphor. But I've really been liking this, and I really love the way makeup lays on top of this. At night, we already know retinol. We need retinol, all right? I'm gonna say over 35 and over, we need the retinol, especially in the 40s. We need retinol. I talk about this product a lot. It's the Shani Darden Retinol Reform. I need to purchase the larger bottle. Again, I'll link the last video, but I talk about this a lot. Retinol. Retinol is to be used more at night, and then we want to use sunscreen in the morning. In the month of January, I was home on FMLA for my husband, and I was getting the rest. I told you, I was sitting with Jesus. I was getting the rest I needed. And then I had to go back into the office. And with this busy recruiting season, I have not been going to bed on time, okay? I've been going to bed very late and waking up early so I can get into the office to get my day started. So I have reinstated this Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel from Good Molecules. Good Molecules is one of my favorite brands, and this product is only $6. This reduces the sign of puffiness and plump the appearance of fine lines. So I've been using this at night, and I use it a little bit in the morning before I apply my complexion or my makeup products. Now, before in the past, like I told you, I don't want to spend a lot on eye cream because I really don't know a lot of them. I don't know what they really do. But I think I was watching Politics and Fashion, and she was saying that the moisturizers or products that we use on our skin they are unable to penetrate the skin under our eyes. That's why we buy or purchase products specifically for under the eye. Makes sense. So anyway, I have been picking this up because, like I said, I'm not getting enough sleep, and I want to look bright and awake with this caffeine under my eyes, and it's $6. I just mentioned that I have been wearing more and more makeup into the office because of all the meetings that I have to attend with this recruiting. I have picked back up my Glow Recipe Papaya Sorbet Enzyme Cleansing Balm to do a double layer cleansing. Before, when I wasn't wearing anything that much, I would just use my regular cleanser, child, at night and then go in with the rest of my skincare. But this, not too much of a smell to it. But anyway, this is my first layer, and actually moisturizer. It preps the skin, it moisturizes the skin, and then you go in with your your deeper cleanser, or your more, I'm gonna say, soapy or sudsy cleanser. But I've been picking this up more and more, and I want to try to use this up. I repurchased this during the last Sephora VIB sale, and I want to try to get through this because the last time I spent the money I didn't. So now that I'm wearing more makeup, I'm going in with the double cleanse with this. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the last video. I should have, because this is another product that stays in my arsenal. When I'm feeling lazy, child, because there are days, and when I'm not doing too much with my skin in the daytime, I would just wipe at night and then go and wipe with the Clean Skin Club clean wipes, wipe with this at night, and then go in with my moisturizer. But I also use this as a part of my double cleanse routine. Again, when I'm feeling lazy, let's just say that, I will wipe off everything with that. And I like this because I can rub off or take off my eye makeup with this as well. Wipe off everything and then go in with my deeper cleanser. And I also use this on the kids from time to time, just depending, because this is as hyperallergenic, it's fragrance-free, cruelty-free, pH balance, it's vegan. Now, y'all know I don't go any place in the day without my sunscreen, and I reapply depending on what my day looks like. Melanin is a protective factor, but we need extra layers, especially with this type of sun, whatever's going on with this ozone layer, whatever's happening, we need extra protection. So the sunscreens that I've been picking up, and this is a very healthy sunscreen. It's been raved about, and I'm glad I purchased it. I actually purchased, this is tinted. I actually purchased one variation of this last year, but for some reason it started to give me a little bit of white cast. That was lightly tinted. This is the Coats, the healthier sunscreen. This is the richly tinted and has an SPF of 50. This one just melts into my skin. No, I'm gonna see if I can, why can I get it out? No white cast. And it's a mineral, for it to be a mineral sunscreen with no white cast, that is amazing. And like I said, it comes in lightly tinted, so if you're a little bit fairer, it's not much of a tint, but if you're a little bit fairer, I would get the lightly tinted. If you are my complexion, a little lighter than me, darker, I would get the richly tinted. Melts into the skin, gives you that protection, and gives you a glow. But this has been, and then I've also picked this up. I mentioned this on my channel before. This is the Coats, same brand. This is Face Prime and Protect Tinted SPF 40 Sheer Matte Mineral Sunscreen. Now this, I picked up because I said I've been wearing more and more makeup, and I'll show you the makeup and why. More and more makeup, because this is, this keeps your skin matte, or it keeps the oil at bay. And because it has warmed up a bit, the oils were breaking through just a little bit more, and because of the makeup that I've been using, we'll get into that. Anyway, this to be used by itself on a darker complexion, no, we don't want to do it. You would look like Casper. Don't do it. This is only to be used under your complexion product, okay? But this is very good if you have oily skin. I'd actually highly recommend this. It's really good. It really helps to suck in those oils, and you're getting sun protection. All right, we have been back in using our complexion products, aka makeup. Y'all should already know. We back on Ami. This is it's black owned. We back on Ami Coley. I keep saying this. I'm not interviewing. I'm helping coordinate interviews and recruiting back-to-back candidates. We have been wearing this. And it's funny because I have other makeup products, but I don't know. This is just, it's easy because I'm pressed for time in the morning, getting myself together, getting the kids together, getting out the house. And this is just easy. I do apply this. You could apply this with your fingers, but I have been applying this with a brush. But Ami Coley, my color is deep 2. Now this is, I could only use this in the cooler months. And because it has been warming up, we've had a few warm days. That's why I have been using this, because I wouldn't recommend this for someone who has oily skin or very oily skin, especially going into the warmer months. Wintertime, you may be able to get away with this, but this is just, it's a beautiful product. But like I said, we will have a glow. We will have extra glow, okay? So to keep the glow at bay and to give you the protection, I use the sun protection. I use this underneath, and then I go in with my Ami Coley Skin Enhancing Tint. Now, if you're not a 2-step girl, because this is what this is, 2 steps, I have been picking this up. You can see I bought this last year. We need to get another bottle. I have been picking this up as well and using this as my face product. This is the Live Tinted YouGuard tint. This has an SPF of 50, and it's tinted, but it acts as, that's what I have on today, y'all. Y'all see this? Look at this. Now, I did put on a little bit of this with it because today it's going to be a high of 50 something degrees, but it's humid. And when it's humid, that's when the oils, they want to come to the surface. So I went in with this today, and you know what? I'm not doing much today. I'm not even working today. I have a couple of doctor's appointment later on this afternoon, but I went in with this for the skin protection and just to give my face, this just, I don't know, it evens, that's what it did. It evens out the skin. Like, this is a tinted sunscreen, but this is not going to give you as much coverage. That's what it is, as much coverage as this. And this just makes your skin, look at my skin, flawless. This is all I have this on. I mean, a little bit of this. But anyway, this is one of my favorite products, and I picked this back up. Like I said, we have been trying to beat our face to go into the office, and this gives me a nice light beat, but it also has SPF of 50. So if you don't want to, if you press for time and you just don't have time for 2 steps, you don't like a lot of coverage on your skin, this is a light coverage. I think you can build this up just a little bit, but if you want just a nice glow, nice complexion to even nice evening out of the skin, I would pick this up. Colé again. This is the Skin Melt Loose powder. This is more reserved for me to set my makeup in the warmer months, and it's a good thing because this has a shelf life of $36. So $36, shelf life of 36 months. So this will last you. It doesn't expire for 3 years after you open it and use it. Now, because I've been beating my face more and more, and because it has warmed up a bit, and I've been using this, I need to go in to set my T-zone. And if I'm wearing a little under eye concealer, I will use this to set it as well. Again, Colé is black owned, and this comes in different colors. I started out with I think it's white translucent, but I have moved over. This is deep medium, but there's no, you can't see any color on your face. I mean, when you first put it on, once it melts it and you brush it off, you'll be all right. I picked this back up because we're beating our face. I usually use a pencil because it's just easier for me to get out in the morning, but I've been taking time and extra care. This is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, one of my favorite products, but I put it down for a while because, like I said, this takes more extra. I need to get a brush. It takes more time, but I really wanted to, I was paying attention to the beat, okay, in February. So I've been using this. The color that I use is Ebony. I need to re-up on this because this is about ready to expire. But anyway, this is how it looks. So you just use a brush to fill in your brows. I'm testing some new mascara. I have my Ride or Die that I have been using, and I'm testing new mascara, but I picked this up. I bought this before, I think it was early last year, but I wanted to try it again. This is the Pacifica Vegan Collagen Last Serum and Primer. I use this, as you can see, it's a primer, it's white. So I use this as the base on my lashes. I don't have anything on today. Base is my base of my lashes, because my lashes are, I have lashes, but they're fine. So to thicken them up and to prepare them for the mascara, to make them look more fuller and longer, I have been using this. This is a clean product. Most of my skincare, for the most part, clean beauty. This is a clean primer, mascara primer that you can use on your lashes. I have been using this heavily last month, February, and actually March, because I've been doing more and more to my face. All right, we back on, I just said I use a clean products, but anyway, we back on MAC, okay? MAC blushes, okay? MAC blushes, MAC lippy products are the GOAT. We can't deny that, all right? And I put mine in here, but I have been, and I have it on today, the first blush I ever purchased. This is it, but it's not it. I have, of course, repurchased since then over, like, I forgot how many, maybe 15 years ago. The first blush I ever purchased was Peaches by MAC. This is this one right here. I have it on today because this blush is what my skin looks like when I am flush, when I have on no makeup. I was looking at my skin the other day and I was like, wait, did I put on any makeup? I had nothing on my skin. My cheeks were pinky peach. So they get like this color. So this is what I have on. But I also have this one on top of it. These are just OGs. This is Ambering Rose. This is almost like a peachy blush, but it has a glow to it. So I put this on first and then this one. But I have been, you guys know I love the liquid blushes by Selena Gomez. Now, why can't I remember the brand? I'll put it up on the screen. I love those blushes, but I don't know. I looked in my makeup closet and I was like, let me pick up MAC, and I've been using them ever since. Okay, these are my favorite colors: peaches, ambering rose, and this is, I use this more in the winter time, but I haven't picked this up in a while. Raisin. Last but not least, I don't know who I thought I was picking up this product, but no, I am somebody, okay? I originally picked this up in December. I was slightly influenced. I knew I wanted it, but I saw Karen Britchick with it. I forgot where she was. Was that a fashion show? Anyway, she had it on and it looked so beautiful. And I was like, I am going to treat myself to this. It is the Prada matte, or the Prada matte lipsticks, okay? She had like 3 colors. Now, hear me out in my defense, okay? I just realized this. So this container is $50, right? I just realized the shelf life on this is 24 months. So this will last you, before it expires, it'll be 22 years before it expires. Now, if we buy a matte Ruby Woo, okay, that's $27 per year. So this is coming out at like around $12 because I do believe matte lipsticks MAC lipsticks or other lipsticks, for the most part, have a year, are good for 12 months, okay? Now, the other beautiful thing about this is that you can either, this is the main tube, but you could either refill for $40, and I'm gonna show you that right now. Don't ask me who I was. I'm gonna return the refill, okay? I just got these so I can show you. I'm gonna return the refill, but you can refill or you can have different colors. So this color is called, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, Fuoco. It's what I have on my lips and I have been wearing it. Okay, I love this red. It's marketed as, I think it's a classic red. So there's a mix of blue and orange in this. So this is the container here and this pops out, okay? So if you want to try another color, take this out, pop that in. So I purchased, this is not, I don't know what this is. I purchased a pink because I saw, there was someone who I saw, was it Karen too? It was this bright pink and I purchased it. So cause I was like, okay, I'm going to swap it out. But the pink is, I don't know, for some reason, I'm not liking the pink and I have a comparable color from the Lip Bar. And that, of course, we know is way less expensive. So I'll just use that. And I love the Lip Bar products. Anywho, this is going back, but if you want to treat yourself to this lippy, just know this is $40. The refills are $40. You can get different colors. You can refill for $10 less, all right? Okay, beautiful and blessed ones, that is it for my February favorites. Please leave in the comments below what you have been using to get your skin together in the month of February. Up until now, we're in early March. Up until now, I want to hear about it. I mean, I love fashion, but you guys know oh my gosh, that's how I started. I love beauty, and I like to hear about what other people are using because I like to test things. So I will run to Sephora or wherever to pick up a product, especially if it's highly raved about. Anyway, let me know in the description box below. Not in the description box, I'm sorry. Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, have a blessed rest of your week and I will talk to you next time. Bye.